solar system. Tommy, thank you very much for the rose. Thank you. Now we're going to get really close to Saturn real quick. And there it is, guys. Very, very nice and bright. And we're zooming in, we're zooming in, we're zooming in, zooming in, zooming in. And there it is, guys. Super, super awesome. Very, very cool. Again, the telescope I'm using right now, guys, it's called a Celestron 1400 Edge CGX-L Computerized Telescope. Sherry, thank you so much for the roses. It is awesome. It's amazing to see this. Do another planet. I can't. The only planet that's available to be seen right now, guys, is Saturn. We're not going to see Jupiter till about 2:30 in the morning, but I do show Jupiter at 6:30 in the morning, as well as Venus and the Orion stars. 6:30 in the morning. I start my workout at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm done by around 6:10, 6:15. Then I go ahead and just take a little protein shake, and then I get my telescope up and I start showing the planet Jupiter and Venus and everything else that I see in the morning at 6:30. So I go live for about 45 minutes every morning if the skies are clear. But tonight, again, the only thing we see is the moon, and we see Saturn. So later on, as soon as the year gets to the end, I guess. Thank you so much for the heart. Thank you. We are going. Oh, gold Saturn. Cool. Thank you. Danny, thank you. Stacy, thank you. Around November and December, that's when we're going to see Saturn and Jupiter up at this time. So we're going to see two planets, November and December. So Jupiter is rising earlier and earlier every single day. Okay, so sooner than later, we're going to see both Jupiter and Saturn up at the same time. Very, very cool. Then around March, you're going to see two bright objects setting in the west. That's going to be Venus and Jupiter, two big bright stars. But they're not stars. They're going to be planets. They're going to look really, really awesome. How about the Milky Way? How about the Milky Way? It looks amazing. But the Milky Way cannot be seen through a telescope. You see, to see the Milky Way, you have to be in a very, very, very dark area with no light pollution whatsoever. No cell phones, no light, no nothing. Then what you do is you have to have a DSLR camera. So what you do is you set your camera on a tripod, you lower the exposure, and you lower the shutter speed. You hit that button, and it will take a picture very slowly of where the Milky Way is, the center of the Milky Way, and then you get every single star up there that you normally don't see with a naked eye. That's how you're able to see the center of the Milky Way and more stars. Same thing happens with astrophotography, guys. With astrophotography, what happens is if I wanted to take a picture of Saturn and make it look really, really crisp, like the one that I have in my Instagram, well, I will leave my telescope taking pictures of the same object for about 4 hours. Then I get all the data, all those frames, put them into my computer. Then I stack them together, and then I clean it up. That's how we do astrophotography. That's astrophotography. So people that don't understand photography call it fake, call that this is a sticker, which is, to me, it's an honor, because it is very clear. This telescope is a Celestron 1400 Edge CGX-L Computerized Telescope. Someone mentioned it earlier. It's not a Walmart telescope. You guys can look it up. But it is very highly sophisticated. But again, no person that does live events, can show you guys a galaxy through live the way I'm doing. No one can show you the center of the Milky Way. No one can show you a nebula with all its colors and beauty through a live event, and that is because it needs to be through photographs. So when we show our TikToks and we have pictures of them, very different from doing live, because with pictures you can do anything. You can manipulate it. Hey, all right, guys, I'm going to go over to the moon real quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be changing lenses so that you guys can see the moon really nice and gorgeous, okay? So we're going to do a star. Let's see. Let me find a good star. Right now, because the moon is so bright, I can't see any stars on that side. I'll show you guys. Still out. It's about to set. So I'm going to show you guys a rainbow star, and then I'm going to show you guys a blue star. Kayla, yes, I am in Texas. Thank you, Kayla. All right, let's look at Arcturus, and then I'll show you guys Vega. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you. You see Vega every night. Yeah, right now it's right in the center. But what I'm going to show you guys is Arcturus. It's a very, very awesome star. It's a rainbow star. It looks super, super cool. Look at that. That's a star right there. And I'm going to zoom in so you guys could see it. Trying to center it for you guys. It's a little low, so I can barely see it. But there it is, guys. That is star Vega. That's what a star looks like. Really, really awesome. It is a rainbow star. Looks so, so cool. Telescope I'm using, guys, is a Celestron 1400 Edge CGX-L Computerized Telescope. I'm not zoomed in all the way, though, because the star is actually pretty low, and the telescope is, again, it's inclined. But there's Vega. I'm sorry, that is Arcturus. Now, I'm going to take you guys over to Vega, okay? Vega is blue. So let me show you guys Vega real quick. That is Vega right there. It's a blue giant right there. Very, very awesome. Very cool. Now, it is a little too high, but that is Vega right there. All right, I'm gonna take you guys back to Venus. I'm sorry, to Saturn. Hey, what's up? Thank you so much for the Earths, Jaleesa. Thank you. Why is it moving like that? I'm actually moving the telescope from the west to the east because I was looking at a star. Now I'm going to be looking at Saturn real quick. There's Saturn right there. The moon. Oh, I did promise you guys a moon. Yes, let's go to the moon. I'm going to have to change lenses, though. I have to change lenses real quick. All right, stay tuned. Stay tuned. While I do this, guys, see if you guys can take us over to 300,000. We're almost there. Just tap the screen. I'll be right there. Oof, super bright, super bright. Hang tight. All right, there's our moon right there, guys. It is super bright right now, but it looks really, really awesome. Look at that. Look at that. It looks really, really cool. And the moon right now, guys, it is so bright. It is beautiful, beautiful bright. Very bright, very bright. It is very bright. Now, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to put a blue filter on there so you guys actually see the texture of the moon. I'm going to put on a blue filter so you guys can see some of the definition of the moon, because the moon is really, really bright right now. Like, I have no clouds whatsoever up there. The moon is just so gorgeous. It is very, very, very bright. Check this out. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that really, really cool? Look at that. She is a beauty, guys. She is gorgeous. Look at that. Very, very awesome. Now, guys, I'm going to take the time real quick, guys, to promote my second channel. My second channel is the Jacer 2.0. That Jacer 2.0, guys, is my paranormal channel. I didn't want to mix my ghost hunting investigation